What's good, everybody? It's your boy Bones coming at you with the follow-up on my first impressions of the Bass Pro Shop 12-foot John boat, the Prowler. If you didn't see that video, link in the description below. If you have, you would know that I was really impressed with the boat, especially for the value. But that doesn't mean that I didn't have one or two beefs with it, because I definitely did. So what we're going to do today is I'm going to show you some cheap, practical, and really easy fixes for some of those problems that I stated in the original video. So, hey, it's no need to waste no time. Let's get to work. So, if you remember my first impressions video, one of the biggest gripes, link in the description below, one of my biggest gripes about the boat was that it did not come equipped with a set of chocks or any sort of boat fittings. I didn't like that at all, but luckily it is a really easy and cheap upgrade. You know what I mean? It's not expensive at all, and they're really easy to put on. Now, I like these a lot because they are collapsible. I'm gonna be putting a bimini top on this boat, so to have something I can collapse is really convenient for me. And based on the fact that the boat like fills up with water every time it rains, I'm gonna be storing it upside down. So having these collapsible ones, you know, I suppose it'd be a little bit of a help, you know what I mean? So let's get to installing these. So I was on the fence about installing them this way or this way. I really didn't know how they went, but come to think of it, I think I should install them this way, because there's never going to be pressure pulling inward, right? So, but there will be pressure pulling this way, and I wouldn't want it to be tied on something and collapse down. So I guess it's common sense. I just didn't think about it automatically. What I decided to go with the screws was just some weatherproof screws, some black ones. Stainless will be perfect, but these were just like at Walmart while I was there, so of course I got them. This looks like it's not going to lay flush, but hey, we're going to see what happens, right? We're going to see what happens. I'm not pre-drilling any holes either. I'm not pre-drilling. I'm just going in. This ain't rocket science. Pretty good, pretty good. I'm gonna try my best to line it up with the one over here, but like I said, we don't got degrees in rocket science over here, so we just gonna eyeball it, right? Hey, good enough for government work right there. And I'm only gonna use these screws when I'm going straight down. I don't want to use them when I'm going in this side. I feel like they might come out and poke out, give me a nice little hole that I don't want. Next up, I got my oar clips, and for these, I'm actually gonna like pre-clip them and kind of see how these things fit the best first. So let's see. These things clip like, suppose I'm gonna like that. All right, clipped in just like that, right? Now, okay, I have these here, so that's not gonna work. So they have to go about right here. Pre-drilling will probably do me some favors, but I'm already in it now. I'll just make sure this thing works. See if I need to, boom. I like it. Couldn't ask for better. Sweet. Okay, so the next thing I'm gonna install is a chock, and it's gonna go right forward on the bow of the boat. And I decided to go with a chock instead of a cleat because a chock has an open top. They'll both control the anchor just fine, but see, you could insert and take out a line very easily, and it doesn't take away from how well it can guide your line when you have an anchor down. If you run it through a cleat, you're pretty much stuck in that loop until you untie it from whatever it's anchored down to. So definitely went with this chock. I would have went plastic. Could only find this one, but I really like it. So let's get this bad boy installed. I test fitted this and it was like perfect. See, like it doesn't, I'm extremely happy with how well it fits the contour of this boat, and that this trolling motor mount didn't get in the way. Nice, I'm satisfied. Cool. All right, now this is something like I'm super excited about. It doesn't help me functionally really, but I think these things are super cool. They're called Scotty mounts, and pretty much what they are locking mounts that allow you to lock different things in here. For example, I have a rod holder. This one came with the rod holder and it was like 30 bucks. I think this mount by itself is like 20, so I thought that just getting a rod holder with it would be better. I have two of these. And the way they work is, you see you have this little, excuse me if it's super windy, you have this little groove here, and you have kind of like a little protruding piece of plastic that allows it to go down in that channel. So you can put it in, once you turn it, it's locked in there, right? And then if you push it all the way down, now you're like super locked, it ain't going nowhere. So I love this thing. And an example of like one of the accessories that you can put on here is, you got this cool camera mount that has like already fitted for a GoPro, or you can put like anything with a that accepts this standard camera stud. So same deal. Find that channel, it's locked in, and then you can push it all the way down. Now it's super locked in, and this is my little like magnetic GoPro mount, and so I can just like clip it in there, boom, and I'm locked in. So, and I also got this float on there in case this magnet pops off like this, you know, my GoPro, I'm not gonna lose it. So let's get these bad boys mounted up. I'm gonna put one forward and one aft. Let's see. All right, I'm gonna put it about right here, and my trolling motor shouldn't be in the way. Now, what you wanna pay attention with these is make sure that line here that says inboard, make sure it's facing in. All right, and I'm going back to those same black screws. I'm checking under to make sure I'm not gonna go straight out of any plastic. So I think I'm good. And as you can see, I can see my tab is here. So you know it's not locked in because the rod holder is gonna face the wrong way. If you have a rod holder, you know your rod holder is gonna be facing in. You don't want that, so you know it's not locked in. But you pick it up past these grooves that really lock it, turn it, now it's locked in. You have to turn it all the way 180 to get it out. So it's locked in. Push it down, ain't going nowhere, and I could adjust this bad boy anywhere I want to. So we all set. Thanks for watching. I hope this was able to help someone who maybe had the same concerns about the boat that I had, and maybe you just enjoy watching. Link to all the products in the description below. I do not have affiliation with any of these companies, nor do I have affiliation with Bass Pro Shop. These are just some products that I thought were really cool and fit my application well. So make sure you like, share, subscribe for updates. I'm not quite done with this boat yet. We didn't even get to the fun part, so stay tuned.